back to another Fireside chat. Second week. Got another guest, Matt Dykstra, with me of the Leroy Clams. What's going on, my man, Matt?
Hey, Leroy.
So I didn't get to do your Fireside chat for your team. Are you kind of pissed about it, or?
No, I really don't care.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna win the ship. That's all you need to know.
All right. Well, Ashby hasn't been around for you, so I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
Did you listen to the first one? You know how this works?
I did listen to the first one.
Okay.
I know how it works.
We're gonna go through some lineups, but we got a big trade to announce first that happened literally hours ago. Robert Warren gets traded from the Narwhals to the Sluggers for Zach Wisniewski. What's your thoughts?
Why, Greg? Why? That's my question. My thoughts are, I don't understand, Greg.
I am so confused because you played Warren the first week. He was decent, I thought.
Pretty good. I was impressed. A lot better than I thought he was going to be.
He
came out in the first inning against us. He came out firing. I think he struck all three of us out.
Yeah, and he had a homer. I think that was off you.
I couldn't throw last week, so.
Oh, so yeah, that's
like you out there.
Yeah, except I threw 3 shutout innings last week, so in your face.
No, I just don't get it, Greg. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
I'm not too. Whatever. Eric lucked out again on another trade, so good for you.
The Detmars win again.
Any other thoughts on week 1? Did you like it? Was it awesome? Was it sucky?
I liked it. I kind of sucked at pitching, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
You guys scored
came out.
45 runs in that game.
25 runs against Greg. Crushed his dreams. It's always fun.
That game was 2 hours.
I know. I definitely noticed at 10 o'clock when I left your house.
Oh my goodness, we were there for 4 hours last week. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I was totally jacked.
No. Please no.
So we'll get into the first game. And sure as shit, you're starting off on Harambe on Facebook Live again. You're probably pissed about it.
I'm happy about the Facebook Live thing. Don't get me started.
So it's the Clams versus the Sliders. You got an easy-ass opponent. You'll do fine. You, supposedly Andrew Sitter.
Supposedly. Hopefully.
And you got Jackson Buzia for your game.
Yeah, and I hate to say I called it, but I definitely called it.
Yeah, you did. You texted me that you're going to get Buzia. You actually gave me your lineup with Buzia in it. And then he got drafted to your team, which was kind of funny.
Oh, man.
But you play Brad Kamsha, Jordan Moselle, and Muscleman Dave. No Quinn, no John Gibson.
All right, so this works as me just telling you who's going to win?
Yeah, we could talk about some notes in the game if you want. Anything you want to...
Do I need to tell you, or do you just know?
What? Do I need
that the Clams are going to win?
Okay. I mean, maybe.
I'm picking myself. We're going me. Clams are taking this one.
So, Sitter was a part of the Sliders last year, and he was a part of the team that got no hit in the opening round. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so could bring back some memories there. Brad Kamstra makes his debut. So I think he might struggle. So you might luck out on getting some hits.
I think we'll be okay. The wind, I think, is supposed to blow in during that game, so pitching might be more important than hitting. But
yeah, well, and you got Buzia, so he had an MVP season. So there's not really much to talk about here. The Sliders are 30, 43, and 1 all time. You guys have never played each other because you guys have only played one game or 1 week. I'm gonna go with the Clams too. I think all 3 of you are better than any person on the Sliders.
Yeah, Jordan's good. But I would agree, on a good day, all three of us should be equal to or better than Jordan.
Yeah, I think so. Jordan struggled last week.
Brad's okay. I don't know anything about Muscle Man except that he's very large.
Supposedly he did a lot of trash talking last week, which I very much approve of.
I love it. I love it.
I hope that
happens.
Excited
now.
I hope that happens.
Especially with you and Jack on the mic.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the mic on that game.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll be calling everybody out. So we both picked the Clams. Hit me with the lineups for the next one.
All right, lineups for the next one. We got the Noble Narwhals versus the Squints Sluggers. We got Kyle Zeidema, Colin Peters, Jeremiah Wilcher, Greg Geerling for the Narwhals, and then we got Sluggers. We got Garrett Lytle, Eric Detmar, two named Travis, and then Jim Tucker. That's also going to be my only Brian Travis joke, because you and Tapper abused it last week.
We did.
Yeah, so those are the lineups for that one. Who gives the first pick here? That's you, right?
Yeah. Pick. There isn't much into this one. I mean, Colin Peters makes his debut. He's someone that no one knows, so it should be interesting.
I was going to say, I don't know him.
Nobody does. He found us, I think, through Google or something, but he registered. I'm pretty pumped to see how he does.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's legit.
So
I like that.
And then Brian Travis actually played for the Narwhals last week, so he's going up against the team that he played for.
Yeah, and he was good. And so was Jim Tucker.
Yeah, he was good. And Tucker. So I think this Sluggers team is going to obliterate the Narwhals by 15 runs.
I was going to use the word annihilate, but I guess obliterate works.
So
I'm going with the Sluggers as well.
So we both pick. Oh, I forgot to mention. So last week, Kyle was on the show with me, and I got 7 out of the 10, and he only got 4 out of the 10. So, just saying.
So what does that mean?
That means I whipped his ass, and I'm about to whoop your ass. But we both picked the same one.
Do you win anything? Or?
Maybe a $5 Subway gift card.
Who eats at Subway?
I don't know. Just fucking accept it. It's what Carl gives. It's what Carl gives away.
Okay. What about Pizza Bob's? Hey, Greg, you win this game, I'll give you my Pizza Bob's gift card.
Greg, if you can pull this win off, Pizza Bob's on me and Matt. First 2 games are boring.
A lifetime supply.
First 2 games are boring, I think.
I agree. This next one's tough.
Fenway, Sultans are 2-0, and Liners are 2-0. Sultans got their, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they have their full roster there. Lucas Miedema, Robbie Zanstra, John Eningberg, and Micah Hescott. And the Liners got their lineup minus Grimala, Caleb, James, Hayworth. And then they drafted Ryan Bogus. And he'll be the 3 slot, and Justin Deckinga will round it out.
Okay, but those Sultans are over salary, right?
They are over salary. So basically, you could be over.
How does that work?
You could be over salary until June 1. The only thing is, Micah Hescott is considered a free agent in this game, so it's only like the Sultans registered 3 players.
Oh, well, that's dumb. I would have drafted one of the best players left.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, Micah's a free agent. So like for his waiver wire status, he can only go up to the 3, if that makes any sense.
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sultans are 17-13-1 all time. Liners 24-4. Caleb played on the Sultans team. Okay, let's put it this way. Caleb holds every Sultans record, and Caleb holds every Liners record. So he pretty much holds all the records for both of these teams. So it's
Caleb was the Sultans 2 years ago.
Yes, he was. And he was the Liners last year. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Who do you think here?
All right, so this one was tough for me. I filled out a little Word doc with who was going to win each game, and I saved this one for last because I really didn't know. But the wind is supposed to be coming from the northeast, so that means it's blowing out, sort of, on Fenway.
It's blowing out to right, yeah.
So I'm going with the Liners in this one, with Robbie and Lucas being their first week, they could struggle with pitching. And then I could see Caleb just abusing the slow pitch to right field on Fenway. So I'm going with the Liners.
Yeah, because they got that really short porch and right. Caleb didn't have any homers week 1. 0.
Yeah, and that's an issue for him. He's not going to be okay with that.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be pissed. And he's going to be super pumped that Ryan Vogus is on his team. I can see that already. I don't know if Lucas is going to screw Robbie again, and tomorrow morning we're going to get a text that he's got to work, so that's an option. And if Micah shows up in jeans again, looking like he just got out of his Abercrombie and Fitch job.
I said something to him about it, and he acted like it was totally normal.
He's like playing wiffle ball like we were before, like 2013, vintage 2013, where we just showed up.
Okay, his jeans were not as bad as John Gibson's outfit last year.
Oh, I don't know.
He had jeans and like Timberland boots on.
Timberland boots. Oh yeah, yeah, he did have boots.
Oh, unbelievable.
I think I'm. Ugh. These ones are a lot easier than last week's. I think. Like I think all 4 of the liners will pitch fairly well, and Micah will just give up 8. And like you said, Lucas and Robbie will struggle. So liners, I got liners in this one too.
Pick something different than me.
I can't yet. There's a couple other ones I might.
All right, we'll see. Okay, next one we got Wrigley Field, Flying Hawaiians at the Diamond Dusters. We got Sam Stahl, Austin Warner, Shane Anderson, Kyle Tapper-Reinhout. For the Dusters, we got Marty Rosawa, Alex Friedman, Jason Hilligans. So, for this one, I also didn't know what to do with this one. I didn't know if Friedman was going to show up.
Yeah.
First of all, if he does, and he pitches like he did in the playoffs last year, I got to go with the Dusters on this one.
Ooh, taking the Dusters?
I'm going to take the Dusters in this one, especially on Wrigley. I don't know, with the wind blowing out, Marty could have a day. So could Kyle, but I can see Marty just going off.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go with the Dusters here.
See, this is interesting because Sam wanted to be drafted by the Dusters and wanted to play. He's the one who got Marty into the league. So Sam's gonna pitch. Sam's gonna pitch the first inning, and Marty's gonna pitch the first inning. So they're gonna go at it right away. And then Friedman and Shane Anderson are teammates on Orbital. So there's a couple different things going at it, but I'm gonna go with the Hawaiians on this one. They have experience.
Ooh, finally a different pick.
I don't think. The only thing I'm worried about is Friedman coming back with vengeance after screwing Marty last week, but I don't think it'll be that. I don't think that it'll be that much. I think the Hawaiians will win it.
Yeah. I don't know. That one's a toss-up.
Yeah, it is. It is a toss-up. But Marty pitches 2 innings too, and like you said, if Friedman pitches decent.
Yep.
And Hilligans really wasn't that bad.
I didn't see him play, but Eric just said he was good, so I don't know. I have no idea. If he's anything like his cousin, he's probably pretty bad.
Who's his cousin?
Jack. If he's anything like his cousin, he might not show up because of softball.
Yeah, what the heck, dude? I was so pissed off about
So what
that.
happened? I actually didn't see this happen.
I'm not going into it yet. I'll go into it later. So I picked Hawaiians, you picked Dusters.
Yep.
Okay, last game on the first slate. Badgers and Bombers. Rematch of the championship. Badgers got Wes Ellis, Jared, Ryan Barnes, and Grant Reinhout, who's on my team, but he's playing for the Badgers. And then the Bombers got Brett and Jake, Cameron Verlan, and Kyle Schaff. Interesting matchup.
Yeah, that is interesting. Well, I was supposed to let you pick first in the last one, and I picked first. So you want to go first for this one?
Yeah, that's fine. So these two teams have played each other 11 times through the years. The Bombers are 8-3. They've won 8 games of the 11, but they've only outscored the Badgers by 1 run in those 11 games.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy,
That's
ain't
crazy.
it?
That actually is crazy.
So it's going to be interesting. Cameron Verlon played for the Badgers last week, so he's going up against his team that he played. Brett's been just a little bitch lately. He's 0-2. I don't know if he's going to come out pissed off and do well.
Is the Bombers' streak going to come to an end?
I'm going to go with the Badgers coming through on this one.
All right, cool, because I'm going with the Bombers on this one.
Ooh.
It's going to be tough, but I like Brett pitching first. I think if Van Buren can pitch well, then they're going to win this one. I didn't watch Verlon, but Kyle Schaff played against me last week, and he was good.
Verlon was pretty good, too. Yeah, he was above average batter and above average pitcher, so.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bombers. Get the first win here. But maybe I'm biased. I don't know.
Yeah, you are biased. He played for that team.
Very biased. Go Bombers. Still a Bomber at heart.
Another interesting thing is Jared put Wes at the number 1 for this. Which...
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, too. I don't know. Well, this is their only game of the week, right?
Yeah, this is their only game of the week, and Wes gave up a run last week, and Jared didn't, so I don't know. So Wes is going to get 2 innings pitched, and Jared's only going to get 1 here, so we'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
Bombers all the way.
So we had 2 differences in the first set. Let's go to the second set.
Not bad. It's not bad.
No, that ain't too bad. What do we got for the second
All
Facebook
right.
Live game?
Second Facebook Live, we got the Lake County Liners at the Diamond Dusters, 2 2-0 teams. We got the Bush League Badgers on mic. That will be Jared Youngman and Wes Ellis.
Oof, interesting.
It's gonna be ignorant on the mic there, especially with Jared's brother playing there.
Yeah, there's going to be so much shit talking.
I can't wait. And Oral Ball,
Yeah.
whatever it is, Orville, they're all on the same team, right?
Yeah, Wes, Jared, Alex, and Caleb are all on the same team, and they're all somehow a part of this.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game to watch. All right. Lake County Liners started off with James Hayworth, going to Ryan Vogus, Justin Deckinga, Caleb Youngman pitching last. Dusters got Jason Hilligans first, Marty Rosala, Alex Friedman. I don't know. I didn't put that much thought into this one. I think the Liners are going to take this one away pretty easy.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
If you
I
say
don't
that...
know. I can't go against Caleb ever. He's too good.
Yeah, I know. And with this team he's got with Vogus, if Vogus plays well, if Vogus struggles from the mound though.
Yeah, they could struggle.
But I thought Tucker and Buzia would struggle from the mound, and they did all right.
Yeah.
I think I picked the Liners twice last week, and they won both games. And did I pick the Liners to beat the Sultans? I don't remember.
Yeah, you did.
Ugh, I'm just gonna pick them again. Screw it. Until Caleb proves me wrong.
That's what you gotta do.
Justin Deckinga was a top 5 player.
I know.
And
out of nowhere. Caleb pulls him out of nowhere. He's a stud.
And Hayworth was a top 6 pitcher last week, so I don't know. This team's the Caleb effect, I guess I'll call it.
I guess. Kid knows what he's doing.
But it's a big stage for Justin and James being on Facebook Live, so we'll see how they perform. There might be some playoff implications there. Never know.
Never know. So we're both going with the Liners?
Both going with the Liners again. Now my favorite game of the week, Minute Maid. The Truckers and the Sliders.
Your favorite game of the week, no one else's.
Two winless teams going at it.
Who would have thought the Truckers would be 0-2?
Yeah, well...
Everyone but you.
I screwed myself on that first game last week because Lucas Miedema didn't come. So I gave a shout out to Jim Tucker. Yo, you want to come? He came and got to save. He got to save against us and hit a couple homers.
You.
Yeah, just abused us. So it was bad. I'm not doing that this week. So it's me and Jack who are going to be on the mic the first game, and then we got Grant and Ryan Barnes. I don't know if Ryan Barnes is going to stay for this game. He said he might have to leave, so it might just be me, Jack, and Grant. And then we're going up against Busick.
That changes things.
Ooh. And then we're going against...
Or does it?
Busick, Campshire, and Moselle. Truckers are 9-31 all time. Good grief.
Goodness gracious, you're terrible. It's the worst GM ever.
Sliders are 3-1 against the Truckers all time with a 35-16 run differential. Yeah, that's bad. The only loss, though, came last year. We beat the Sliders to open the season last year. Remember that? We were 1-0, and we thought we were going to be like the shit.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that like the only game you won?
Yeah, pretty much. So, and I
2 years of terribleness in a row.
Okay, and another fun... Okay, this is going to be a stat you're going to love. So, Brad Campshire played 19 games last year, right?
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's a lot more than I thought.
He was 1-18 in those games.
Oh, my word.
And he played 18 games with the Truckers, and he lost all of them. Okay, and his one game that he won was against the Truckers. He beat me. So I'm 0-1 against Brad. So I'm hoping to change that tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going with the Truckers.
Oh, I'm going with the Truckers as well.
Jordan needs John.
If Jordan was pitching first, it might be a different story, but I just don't see it from the Sliders in this one. I'm going with the Truckers as well.
Yeah, I'm going to throw 2 shutout innings. Jack needs to step it up, though. Jack was awful.
Really?
I mean, like, he had 1 homer, had a couple Ks, he had a bunch of ground outs. He gave up max runs in the inning he pitched. So,
wasn't the wind blowing out on your field?
Yeah, but I didn't give up any runs.
And he only hit 1 home run?
Yeah, and he only hit 1 home run and the wind was blowing out.
Little Jackie, you got to step it up.
And then he left for fucking softball. Okay, he left for softball.
Oh, here we go.
And I almost dropped him last week. I was so pissed off. So we'll see if he shows up.
I don't know. He looks pretty motivated. I saw him mowing the lawn at Metro, and he looks pretty determined.
Today he was?
I think it was yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, he better step it up, or he's gonna be clipped.
I'm feeling 5 daddy bombs.
I don't care if he bought.
I
don't care if he bought team hats for us.
Wait, he bought the hats?
Yeah.
Oh, at least they're better than the Little League jerseys.
Okay. How is your jerseys?
I don't think I'm gonna get any.
Oh, that's nice. Ashby didn't want one?
Ashby wasn't gonna get one. She probably wouldn't be comfortable.
Yeah, she's not very comfortable in those kind of jerseys you were looking to get. You know, they just don't fit right, you know?
Uh-huh.
Don't show enough.
Too revealing. Goodness gracious. We love you, Lauren.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Listening.
You need to come back. But anyways, next game.
Hopefully. You're killing the claims here.
What's the next game?
All right. Next game. The next game is the Squint Sluggers at the Jaeger Corn Bombers.
Or
just the Corn Bombers, sorry.
Thank you.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Acorn Bombers. So we got Eric Detmar, Brian Travis, Jim Tucker, Garrett Lytle against Van Buren, Cameron Vanderlaan, Cameron with an A, or did you spell it wrong? Again.
I don't know how to spell it, and it's did you say Vanderlaan?
Oh, Cameron Varlon. So
why did you make this guy Dutch all of a sudden?
I don't know. Kyle Schaff and Brett Detmar.
Wait, Brian who?
Let's see. Brett Detmar, I said.
No, the Sluggers. Brian who?
I'm not making the joke, Brian Travis. I love you. I love your name. Tim's an idiot. He overuses jokes.
This is a big game.
This is a big game. You're supposed to pick first here. What do you got?
Brother versus brother. See, I think Brett screwed this one up. Eric planned this out perfect because he's home in the first game, so no matter what, he's going to be opening this game and get 2 innings pitched, and Brett won't. He'll be only pitching 1. And I think that is the difference maker because Jake Van Buren's going to pitch 2, and there's a lot more possibilities of him screwing up than Eric. So I got the Sluggers.
Yeah, I also have the Sluggers for the same exact reasons. I like Eric pitching twice. I don't like Brett pitching 4th. Yeah, I don't know. Pitching is going to be better for the Sluggers here.
Bombers have 2 tough matchups this week, Badgers and Sluggers, so they could be 0-4 to start the year.
If you think they're going to make the death bracket, you're absolutely insane.
I don't know. Being 0-4, I mean, it's going to be a tough road to climb there.
We'll see.
He still doesn't know who his 4th player is,
possible,
too. Because Aaron,
it's not going to happen. It's going to be you. You're going to be in the death bracket.
Absolutely not. I got big money moves coming. You just wait.
Don't we all?
Okay. So we
both. You trading for Ashby or what?
Maybe. I've done it once. I'll do it again.
Okay. I'm down.
That'd be a worse.
Right.
I don't know if that trade would be worse than the one Greg made today, to be honest with you.
Greg, seriously, what were you thinking?
It still blows my mind. I don't get it.
I'm still waiting for an answer, too.
Like, even
if Greg at least 50 times.
Even if Greg was going to drop Robert Warren, which I don't understand because Robert was playing better than his salary, why wouldn't you just drop him so it went to somebody through the waiver wire instead of just handing him to Eric?
Yeah.
Just handing it to him.
You gave Eric his 4th player. Eric's set for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he doesn't need anybody now. Because Robert's going to come every week.
Unbelievable. Detmar's going to win this damn championship every year.
The only thing that can derail the Sluggers is Wendy. If you know what I mean.
She'll get you.
Wendy's...
I don't know what you mean.
Wendy's code for someone.
Oh goodness, I gotcha. Yeah, we don't need to.
We'll see what happens when Luke Prince comes to the team.
Goodness gracious. Praying for you, Eric.
Drama.
I just announced the next game.
All right. Is it Wrigley?
It is.
Ooh, your game. 2-0 Sultans, 1-1 Clams. Whew. Robbie, John, Micah, Lucas versus Buzia, you, and Sitter. Sitter and Robbie were teammates last year. That was my notes for this game, and your pitching struggles. You will be going for the save again in this game, and you blew it last game. You got the blown save.
I didn't lose it though.
No,
Greg,
you got.
We still won, Greg. Greg, we won.
Actually, the first time in Leroy history, you are the first player to ever get a blown save and also the win.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you got the win in that game.
I won that game?
Yeah, because the next inning you guys scored 6, and you won it, so you got the win.
Oh, that's funny.
And then Sitter got the save for that game.
Man. Sorry for your loss, Greg.
Oh, that's fantastic. There was actually 2 blown saves in that game. because Robert Warren blew it when you guys went off in the top half.
Wait, someone hit a grand slam, right?
Okay.
But
So,
it didn't Fortnite dance, and that was for you, so you can thank me for that.
so the two top hitters last week were you and Busy, and you're on the same team. So I'm going with the Clams in this one.
Goodness gracious, Tim, we have no different picks. I'm going with myself as well.
There's a lot.
I think if I can pitch well here, we shouldn't lose. I think Jackson will pitch well and Cinder will pitch well, and then all three of us were above average hitters last week.
Yeah, the wind's blowing out.
The wind's blowing out, so I'm going with myself as well. Hopefully I'm right. We'll be 3-1. We'll be in good shape.
See if Jackson can pump out his home runs. He had 7 last week.
And what did I had 6 and Cinder had 4 or something?
Yeah. Jackson had 7 and you had 6. Those the only two who had more than 5, I think. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a good week.
Yeah, you also had 23 at bats.
That is a lot of at-bats.
For 2 games. You had to go on the second score sheet.
Is that the first time
Yeah,
ever?
that's the first time we had to do that,
It's gotta be
too.
the first time ever.
Well, we probably had to do that back in the day when we didn't have score sheets, but
I'm just glad that I didn't have to keep that score sheet. It was done for me.
yeah, there was a couple errors on that.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Even saw me in the
You can't
chat.
get off to penalizing me now.
I'll still find a way to penalize you. Last matchup.
I can't pick anybody up anymore anyways, so whatever.
Yeah, you
All right,
can.
last matchup. PNC Park. Wow, this is a thriller. An absolute thriller to end the show. We got the Noble Narwhals
Oh, goodness.
at the Flying Hawaiians. We got Colin Peters, Jeremiah Wilcher, Greg Geerling. Hey, Greg.
Oh, my
Kyle
goodness.
Zeidema, Austin Warner for the Hawaiians, Shane Anderson, Kyle Reinhardt, Sam Stahl. This is going to be big. Colin Peters, it's his first time playing, and he's going to pitch 2 innings against the Hawaiians.
Greg threw his 2 free agents, 1-2 in his lineup.
Okay, I also need an explanation for that, Greg. I don't understand that.
I think he's worried about Jeremiah coming, but I don't know. I found it funny.
Yeah, I was surprised Jeremiah and Cinder both signed up last minute, so we'll see if they show up. But
Supposedly
I still don't.
Supposedly their job got canceled.
Oh, perfect. Then I don't have to be worried all day tomorrow.
Warner put himself above Shane this week. I found that interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Warner struggled last week, right?
So did Shane.
And did too.
Yeah, Shane struggled too. I want to say more than Austin. I could be wrong. Austin had a really bad week. I had him as my not on my article.
You wrote an article?
Yeah, I wrote an article.
Oh, I tend to avoid anything new, right?
Why, you don't like my articles?
I'm just kidding. I read it. I saw that.
It was a good article.
Yeah, well, your grammar is atrocious.
Absolutely,
always,
it's my favorite
it's
part.
terrible to read.
I purposely pronounce words like through and throw wrong and to wrong just to piss off Brett.
I'm looking at your pre-show sheet here, and I think you spelled announces wrong every time you typed it.
And prediction.
Every single time. Prediction. Yeah, that's wrong too. Unbelievable.
Who you got in this absolute?
You're supposed to pick first here.
My goodness, this is gonna be a fuck fest. I got a feeling Peters is gonna give up some runs. I want to pick Greg just to motivate him to get a damn win. But I'm not. Hawaiians.
All right, so I had the Hawaiians as well, but I don't know. I might switch just because we had so many of the same.
Just to spice it up.
Just to spice it up, maybe Jeremiah and Kyle Zeidema had some big home runs for us against Greg last week.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, he did.
The Lions don't have dominant pitching, so maybe they can figure something out. I'm just going to go with the Narwhals just to spice it up.
PNC's...
Jeremiah and Kyle, don't let me down. Greg, you should be happy I picked you.
Yeah, PNC's the toughest field to play on, I think, as a batter. It's just big.
Yeah, that's true, too.
But there's a lot of holes. There's a lot of holes.
There's a lot of holes. That's the way it should be.
Okay, so I think we had 3 or 4 different ones.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I don't know.
This was kind of a weird.
Ways doesn't matter.
Kind of a weird show. I mean, I'm not. Last show, Kyle asked me like 300 questions the whole show, and you actually kind of knew some stuff, so it's kind of weird.
I'm not as funny as Kyle either, so it doesn't work as well.
How does it feel to be Player of the Week last week?
I'm amazed. How was I Player of the Week? I gave up like 10 runs.
Well, it uses like at-bats and stuff too, and you guys went to like 10 innings.
Oh. Well, I'm just going to give up runs I have to, go to extras every week, and then be Player of the Week every week.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Your career ERA went down all the way to like 4.7 after last week.
All the way up or all the way down?
All the way up.
Oh, I don't care anymore, dude. My arm hurts so bad all the time. I literally purposely was throwing lob last year. Because my arm hurt so bad.
You were throwing underhand yesterday.
I was last week, yeah.
I did that too.
But I went back and looked at some YouTube videos from I was on the Bombers. And I think I figured out why I'm pitching different, so we'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we got some mechanics issues here.
Okay, you're still going to be in pain after an inning, so...
I don't know, that arm angle could help. No, you're right. I'm going to feel like we don't have an arm after 3 pitches.
I actually felt pretty good after last week, so I'm ready to rock. I'm ready for another 2 innings of scoreless innings for me.
Oh, you better have 3 in you. Oh no, you're
one game.
You're in the mic. Never mind. 1 game.
And I pitched an inning of Wiffle ball, and guess what? I didn't give up a run there either. So.
Wiffle ball. Don't get me started.
Eat shit.
From 40 feet away.
Huh?
From 40 feet away.
Yeah, 40 feet away.
Unbelievable.
We're 2 and 4 in Griffle.
It's so hard to hit.
We're 2 and 4 in Wiffle ball.
Well, I asked you if I could play, and you didn't respond.
I only am allowed 6 players on the roster. You can just take my spot.
Sounds good. Maybe we'll win a game.
Anything else? Final thoughts. What do you got?
Final thoughts.
What's the weather look like tomorrow?
I actually have it pulled up on my computer. Let me look. We got partly cloudy, 1 degrees with a low the northeast, 74% humidity, 10% chance of precipitation.
How much percent?
10%.
Oh! Fuck yeah, I'm pumped
now.
We have
a 8:02 sunset.
I don't care. It's not going to be raining.
Your weather report.
It's not going to be raining. I'm going to be in a good mood. I might actually drink a couple beers tomorrow.
Oh, goodness. Just snap before you get on the mic, please.
Oh, it'll be on the mic. I'll be getting hammered.
Oh, goodness. Can we go to Safe House, actually? Why didn't we go last week?
Because they got rid of half their food items.
So what?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. If the game doesn't end at 10 o'clock at night, maybe I'll go.
Oh, man.
All right, sounds good.
How long that game went. All right.
Guess who I got coming on next show?
Give me a hint.
Drink it in.
Drink it in.
He's not in our league.
Oh, is that Carl?
Carl's coming on.
Why? He's not in our league. Why is he coming on?
He wants to come on and talk shit about everyone.
That's fair.
It's gonna be awesome.
Make sure he mentions how bad I am at pitching, though.
I'm pretty
I might have the lowest batting average in history.
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna trash the Narwhals the whole show. Pretty sure that's gonna be what happens. So.
We got the Liners versus the Clams. Who's gonna lose? The Narwhals.
All right, we're at 40 minutes and 10 seconds. We gotta end later.
Wait, that was 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Wow. All right.
You got Fortnite to do, man.
See, I gotta play some Fortnite, get some dubs. Just like the Clams are taking the #1 victory royale tomorrow.
You guys falling at Dusty Depot or what?
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know there was a Fortnite reference.
All right, we'll see you. Thanks for coming on, man.
All right, I'm out of here.
Later.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you guys next week.